Hello everyone, this is Yvette from Yvette Olea Creates, and I am doing a design team video for the Not2Shabby Shop today, showcasing some products from the box of the month for August 2023. I'm going to be making some fun tags using the Cooking with Love paper pad, the Happiness is Homemade paper pad, as well as the Baker's Gonna Bake stamp set. I will be sure to add a link to the Not2Shabby Shop in the description box below, as well as a link to the landing page for all the different subscriptions available. But let's get started making our tags. So I'm going to start off by cutting down some light pink cardstock that I had in my stash. A lot of my cardstock is just some Recollections cardstock, which I use for layering or tags or some die cutting. So that's what I had. And then I am using this tag that I had in my stash as well. It is a nesting tag set by Hero Arts. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut out my tag using my Spellbinders Platinum 6 die cut machine. And I am going to go ahead and cut 2. So I'm going to make 2 tags. Now that I have my tags cut, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the MISTI to stamp them. And I did go ahead and place my images and sentiments on my MISTI so that I would be ready to start stamping. And I'm stamping with some VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink. So I'm going to start by stamping out this image. It's a silhouette image with some cooking utensils, and I think it's just adorable. And it has this space in between the image where all the sentiments from the stamp set fit just perfectly. Now I'm going to make 2 different tags with a different sentiment on each tag. So here I'm going to show you what I did to make sure my sentiments were placed just in the right spot. So first of all, I'm kind of lifting up my MISTI for me to see and make sure they're aligned. And it looks like I need to shift one just a little bit. Then I also grabbed this grid acetate sheet from my mini MISTI, placed it over my stamped tags, and then I went ahead and inked up the sentiments and stamped them on that acetate sheet. And then I could see if they were lined up the way I wanted them or if I needed to make any adjustments. And this ink will wipe right off of the acetate sheet. I just used a little bit of stamp cleaner. Now that I've got them right where I want them, I'm going to go ahead and ink up my sentiments again and stamp those on my tags. Alrighty, now that I have my tags all stamped, I'm going to bring in my 2 pattern paper pads. So I'll start with the Happiness is Homemade, and I'm going to pull out a scrap I had in there, and I'll use this for one of my tags. And then let me look for a scrap in my other paper pad, Cooking with Love. And I know I have a scrap in there as well, if I could just find it. Ah, there it is. And then I'll use that one for the second tag. So I went ahead and cut those out off screen with the same tag die. And for the first one, I'm going to kind of just layer them and offset them just a bit. So you see the pattern paper tag behind the stamped tag. And I'll just add some of my dry adhesive there using my ATG. And then on the second one, I think I want it to be back to back. So I kind of want to see what the two different versions look like. And I really do like both versions. Now I'm going to pull in some pink ribbon I had in my stash. I don't know where I got it from. Probably Michael's, maybe Joann's, not really sure. And just cut 2 pieces. I'm just going to thread that through and then just tie a real simple knot. And then you can add these tags to some baked goodies. So I put some cookies here in this little cellophane bag just to show you. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie the tags around the top of the cellophane bag. And then just make a little bow. And there you have your sweet treat to gift to someone. Isn't that adorable? And then this one says, baked just for you. And then the second one with the all you need is cupcakes sentiment would be great to add onto a baked cupcake and just wrap that in cellophane. Or if you have a cupcake box, package it in that and then add your little tag. This stamp set is just beautiful for these kinds of gifting ideas. Now I did make a couple of other tags just on white cardstock and I inked around them with some red ink for my stash. I stamped the sentiment in red and added some red twine. And that's what these look like. I did those off camera. But as you can see, you can stamp with just one ink or different color inks. Use plain white cardstock, use colored cardstock. This stamp set is so versatile. Thanks for visiting, everyone. I hope you subscribe, like this video, and follow us on Instagram. Now I'm going to list a couple of videos you might enjoy at the end. And as always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.